the rift between Office of the Special Prosecutor and Ofori-Atta. Let me leave that for you.
Thank you, Akwesi. This matter has become very topical from day one, and I've heard him speaking a couple of times that he never had a support for institutions of state when he wanted to stop Ofori-Atta from traveling out of the jurisdiction. And there's been some backlash with him, with Martin Pebu and few people calling for his head, blah, 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 and all that. In fact, as a student of law, I know everything we do must follow the due process. Sometimes when you sit back and you watch the special prosecutor, the attorney general, when they are making their press conferences, the kind of prejudicial comments that they passed, it makes me sad. You see, you bring these people before the public lenses, accuse them publicly so that the general public can do their own condemnation when you have not brought them before any court of law. One of the important areas of criminal jurisprudence is the presumption of innocence until proven guilty. I mean, you've not taken the person to court. Your duty is to present him to the court, adduce all your facts, then you leave that in the domain of the judge to pass the judgment. By way you, the investigator, you are passing these judgments on their heads for the public to condemn them. Oh, Nikwata is a thief, Nikwata is a criminal, Nikwata has done that. So when you pump this into the into the public domain, you want the public themselves to judge them. So that when you go to court and you will lose your case, they say that the judge is a bad judge. They are NDC, NPP judges. I mean, that kind of thing. So we need to be mindful on some of these things. In Article 3, the Interpol has some due process that they go through. And they are saying that in Article 3 of the Interpol Constitution, is saying that these accusations that you want to level against your suspects, accused people, should not be seen to be political, should not be seen to be economical, all in disguise in a way as criminal. So one. Number two, you need to send the people to court, charge them to court. When you charge them to court, then the judge, the third point, will make their determination. So all these things have not been made. And the special prosecutor is all over the globe. Say, look, this, that. So now, this is what has gotten us to. So now that he said he's taking them to court, hallelujah. Ofori-Atta also has lawyers here, to come and listen to them. That's the reason why he's not coming. Because
why is he not coming?
I can tell because he told her he was medically unfit. He was going to do some surgery. He gave a timeline, and after that he will come back. As to why he has not come back, me, Nikwata, sitting here, I cannot say.
There is a perception that at least they would water down the level of suspicion by the ordinary person based on the behavior of the Office of the Special Prosecutor.
I agree with you, but sitting here, I can't speak to it because the facts as to why he's not here, I don't know. So the Special Prosecutor, they are there. They are the institution of state. They have all the powers under the Act of the Special Prosecutor to really find out. Their lawyers are also there. He can engage his lawyers as to why their client is not in the jurisdiction for him to come and be part of the process to clear his name. I cannot speak to it, but here we are now. But I think that they need to water down some of their pronouncements, the prejudicial comments that they make, because it's not fair. Throwing them into the public domain for them to be condemned before the final determination in the court. It's not helping anybody. Because the presumption of proving innocence and the proving guilty is always key under criminal jurisprudence.
All right, thank you very much. So let me announce that Rashid Tanko Computer has just joined us, and he is the Chief Executive Officer, Ghana Investment Fund for Electronic Communications, GIF. And Rashid, good morning to you.
Good morning, my brother.
Thank you very much for coming in anyway. We have been calling and calling and calling. I hope you're well.
I'm doing well. In fact, it was a terrible distance traffic that helped me. I had to maneuver my way throughout to make it.
It's been very hectic this week, the traffic. This week, last week, I don't know if it's because of the Christmas, which is coming up.
Because it's heating up. Huge traffic on the road, but we are doing something about it, and then I can assure you. And reset agenda. These are things we'll be looking at. Big push, trying to open up space in there.
On the Accra-Kumasi Road.
Yes.
The Ofanko, just between Ofanko and Pukwase, by 6 a.m., there is a very huge traffic. All because the contractor failed to patch up just one spot. So no matter how much you speed, when you get there, you have to slow down for two different spots. Just around the Silicon Valley International School, and then one, I think, right after the Pukwase overhead. That's if you are coming from Amasaman or Kwabenya or Pukwase and all of those places. And I don't know what's happening to the contractor, but that's a topic for
for another day.
Another day. What we are talking about now is Ofori-Atta versus special prosecutor, red notice or red alert issues and all of that. And then the posture of the special prosecutor, the going to court, posting people on their Facebook pages, and why Ofori-Atta is also not coming into the country. So let me take you from there.
Well, let me say good morning to you, and my good friend, Honorable Titus, and the good people of Bimbila constituency and Wulensi as well. I'm from Nanumba district. I invite you.
You are going to contest.
I'm the director of elections for the party NDC, and I'm looking at possible seats that I can annex in the next election to add up to our numbers. It appears the 87 is still a problem in Parliament. We have to reduce that number drastically. So
but will you contest?
Yes, I'm looking at options to get constituencies.
Will you contest?
I'm a director of election. If you're a director of election of the party, you should understand what it means. I'm the deputy director currently. My boss died. We are holding the fort for now. And our plans is to make sure that by 2028, we have a very strong, formidable political party, winning machinery, that can take at least some more seats from the 87 and add it up to the NDC numbers. I mean, that is our focus now. And we are working. So, I'm just giving an assignment.
Why are you interested in me? I'm also interested in your seat.
Exactly.
So I'm just giving an assignment that I'm watching out some possible seats that we think that we should take them back. It's long overdue that the NDC should take those seats. And one of them is the Bimbila, of course. It's been there. It's for NPP for some time now. We'll take it. It's one of the things that we are looking. A lot of seats are up for grabs.
The Bimbila seat?
Oh yeah, we'll take it for the NDC.
That's an authority.
I'm telling you, watch and see. We said it in 2024 that there were seats we were going to annex, and we told them we were going to beat them hands down. They thought we were joking, and they were laughing at us. But it's not how we dealt with them. So when we are saying something, we meant what we are doing. As a party, leadership is focused on that. And now let's look at this one, the OSP thing. You see, the OSP has now asserted it is independent in terms of how he wants to go about his business. Under the former administration, they established it and organized a party for Ghanaians to know that corruption will be the things of the past. They were all over the place, clapping and jumping and sharing and drinking champagne that now is finished. The matter of prosecution of criminals and all this is going to be thing of the past because they have OSP. And they brought Venerable Martin Amidu. How did it end? Martin Amidu left them and said the mother serpent of corruption is in the house there. And he wrote an episode, a lot of episodes concerning how they frustrated him in handling the office. He has to run away and left them. They brought in Learned Counsel Ajabe. He's doing fantastic. But these people will not allow him to function. Look at his last interview with Venerable KSN. I'm sure you listened to the interview. It was revealing. He said a lot of things, damning things about the former administration. All this problem we are having with the fugitive former finance minister. It's as a result of the behavior of the former administration. The man was running away. He knew that the man was running away, but nobody was ready to help him, to stop him from running away. He said the BNI was not assisting him. He went to the police. Nobody was ready to listen to him. They were preparing everything to make sure that the gentleman ran away.
But he could have arrested him himself.
How was he going to do it when the system does not allow him to do his work? They knew. Look at the time he left the country. When they knew that it was just a few days for us for them to hand over power to us, they facilitated his process to run away. He said the man revealed the whole thing. And so, whatever the NPP is doing, they knew what they did and wanted their people to run away from accountability. And now the man is up and chasing them left and right to get them. And when they place bail bond on them, they'll be the first to go to an organized press conference and say the bail bonds are huge. Huge in which sense? For you to run away. You saw what happened. So this time,
the bail bonds of 10 million, 50 million.
In fact, it's even less.
100 million and so on and so forth.
It's even less, considering their behavior. Less. Oh no, it's less, my brother. Considering their behavior, just look at the former finance minister. He has run away.
He went for medical.
Not medical. He's there. Go. In fact, we have videos and footages with his wife walking on the street of New York, enjoying themselves, using our distance to enjoy themselves over there. He's run away. He doesn't want to come and face justice, and that is why we are where we are. And now, in fact, people who have not committed any crime, are they not in the country? There's no problem. My brother is here. Honorable Titus, he's a very nice gentleman. Has anybody asked him to come and then they'll give him bail bond of 10 million? No. He was in the forefront, even helping to fight Galamsey. He said a lot about the issue of Galamsey. His party would not listen. They allowed things to go. And now people destroy the environment, and that caused the massive defeat in 2028 election. Today, OSP is chasing them to bring the loot, and they are crying. Why are they crying? Why are they crying? They know what they have done. So we should allow, and that's why the president didn't mince words when he said, look, he will strengthen the office of the OSP so that they do their work. It's a statute. And then so you cannot just get up and say we should stop them from doing their work. Allow them to do their work. The man is independent. In fact, initially it was supposed to be an independent prosecutor. Mm-hmm. That was what they were envisaging. Mm-hmm. But you see, NPP with their crooked way of doing things, as soon as they came in, they quickly somersaulted and changed the whole thing to Office of Special Prosecutor. That's not what it was envisaged. That's what we're fighting initially. But they won't listen. So we say, okay, well, yeah, let's go. Today, they are in the forefront fighting that office, calling for the head of the OSP, asking that the office should be scrapped. I've heard a lot of senior members of the party calling for the scrapping of that office. You see how they are.
But do you not agree?
No, why should we agree? We know the people who brought it. And they brought it and we're telling them about the difficulty it's going to have, the way they design it and all that. They wouldn't listen. I say after they passed that thing, they held Kenke Party for Ghanaians to clap for them, that, and they were all over the place jubilating that NDC is finished. Now OSP is come. But what did they do? Now the man is now asserting his independence, he's doing his job, and they are crying and saying that he's chasing them left and right. No, for this one there, Honorable Titus, I disagree with you people. Allow the man to do his work.